LeBron James, 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 LeBron James.
Welcome back, everybody, to the I Want to Meet LeBron James podcast. I'm Carl Legacy, Scouts comedian on a mission to meet the GOAT. Still haven't done it yet, that's why I'm still fucking doing this. But we're in at Will Chamberlain's warehouse filming another episode with, I'm excited about today's guest. I know he's dressed like it's fucking off season and he's an assistant coach or something, but there's a basketball mind in there. Honestly, there is.
That's a planned joke. And I'm wearing a fucking hat. I look cool.
no, but
he was like, I wasn't going to do that. I'm not going to do that joke because you look cool.
No, but that's why I said added during the off season.
Okay.
Exactly, because the last time I saw you, it was you were fucking not Seinfeld in it, but you had the pants on and the shirt and stuff like that. Yeah, you look a bit too good. You look better than what that set was. That's why you're gonna wear this, baby. This is the fabric to bomb in. Yeah. This is the look to bomb in. You're not sweating. You don't give a shit.
I would still get some patches.
We got David Boyle here. Is I say that right?
Yeah.
Boyle?
Yeah, Boyle.
Yeah. David Boyle, nice. Melbourne comedian, soon to be resident host at the New Delhi Comedy Store.
Or the Bangalore.
The Bangalore Laugh Shack. So tell them what you're doing tomorrow in the middle of a pandemic. Please tell them.
Tomorrow I'm going from the safest country in the world, COVID-wise, to a place that's getting like fucking 100,000 fucking COVID cases a minute.
A minute?
Yeah.
And half of them are cows?
I don't know, all of them. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. They said it's just gone up recently as well. But they're not doing anything. They're just fucking freeballing.
Just letting it run its course.
Yeah.
Eliminate the weak.
Yeah.
So where is it? It's Bangalore, India?
It's Bangalore, yeah.
Bangalore, India.
It's it's named Bengaluru now or some shit like that.
Okay.
It's Bangalore.
Once the Aussies get there, fucking Bengaluru, mate.
It's a fucking party town too.
Really?
Yeah. There's breweries and shit like that. It's fucking great.
So you miss this lovely Indian woman.
Yeah.
Not met her, but I assume so. And you've had a kid and you want to go back there to, obviously they got to see their grandkid and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sort of shit, yeah.
Just take.
And you got a wedding to go to and stuff.
Yeah. Her sister's getting married, and like, I've got no family really in Australia, or really in Melbourne. So
I thought you were saying India. I was like, you can tell from that rich Indian heritage that they're looking at.
I'm like a god over there. I am. I get treated like a god over there. That's how I feel like I should be treated.
The white flame.
I come back here and I'm just some fucking loser. I'm over there. I'm a king.
You're damn right. Not even an emperor.
Yeah.
Oh, so you go there literally tomorrow. You get on a plane, and
yeah, tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning.
Lord. How long's the flight?
It was meant to be, because it's just some bullshit flight. It's just some chartered flight from, I don't even know what the fuck it is.
You don't know the airline?
It's not
an
airline. It's a repatriation flight. It's just some dodgy website someone built.
Yeah.
And apparently it's leaving tomorrow morning. So they
you don't know
They keep changing the details, and then you try and call them to figure out what the fuck's going on, and no one answers.
So India's in charge of it, bringing you over?
I think it's just some random Indian guy, some entrepreneur.
He's somehow got a tuk-tuk with wings or whatever the fuck.
That's it.
So you've been scammed.
Probably.
Definitely been scammed.
A lot of fucking money then. If I call you up tomorrow asking for a spot, then you know what's happening. I need to get back that $12,000.
Yeah. You're a spot, and you better pay me up front in cash.
Yeah. The free drinks.
Hopefully, I mean, for my sake, I'd like you to stay, to be honest, so we can fucking chill, do gigs, and play basketball, and all that together.
I would love that too.
But for obviously your future and your child, I would like you to go as well.
I think I might be coming back to stay in Sydney when I come back.
Okay, so it's like 8 months in your mind or something.
Yeah. It will probably end up being 8 to 12 months or something like that.
Is it big basketball in India?
Yeah, they're pretty big basketball.
Cricket.
Soccer probably is the sport.
No, cricket would be.
Cricket's huge, obviously.
Their Premier League cricket is like one of the highest paid leagues in the world or something. Yeah.
the cricket's obviously everywhere, but the more modern parts of India, like Bangalore, Mumbai, and all that, they're crazy about soccer.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Crazy about it.
Oh, fuck.
My wife's younger cousins and that are just mad.
Is it Premier League? Is it like English Premier League?
All of
or
it.
like-
All of it.
but
They
not
know
Indian.
Oh no,
Soccer.
the Indian.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Ronaldinho spent a year.
No, that's the king of India. You're not the king of India. Like
He is the king.
he went there just to get that sweet fucking money. Yeah.
The rupees. He's down to rupees now. I
But
think-
then when he actually put it in the exchange rate, he was losing money. The dumb fuck. He just saw that 1 billion rupees. He's like, yes.
And he was just got out of jail too.
For what?
I think it was a drug thing. I forget exactly what it was, but
How did this slip by me? I don't even remember because this would have been what's this 010 or something, 011 he might have played there. Even earlier.
It would have been about 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe even a bit longer,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
longer. I don't know.
And he went to
I
jail
remember he was old. I was like, Jesus Christ.
in India or not?
No, he just got out of jail somewhere in Brazil.
Yeah.
Recently.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And
I don't
that's
know
got to
what
be
it was
money
like.
laundering or some shit. Because coke, really? You think he'd do coke? Because he's an athlete? Well, I mean,
He looks
so was
like,
Maradona, I guess.
He looks like he's done a few bumps in his time, doesn't he?
He looks, to be honest, his teeth looks like he's exclusively gummied coke. His teeth are just absolutely
He
mangled.
does.
Yeah.
Gonna. Fucking, how are you doing, man? This has been a bad week for you.
For me?
Yeah.
With all the
LeBron
injuries? I
and
know, it's a fucking nightmare. I've lost my current king, the present fucking king of the league, future GOAT, and I've lost the fucking young ruck as well. LaMelo Ball is out as
Yeah,
well.
I know.
He's I don't know what he's. I don't see how a wrist injury can have you out.
Was it
all
a
year.
fall or something?
I didn't really seem to. It was more of a collision, if
Okay,
anything.
yeah.
So it was like, but I don't see how that's a season ending.
How many games left?
I mean, you'd still say it about halfway, I would say.
halfway. Oh,
and then
yeah.
plus playoffs as well. Like
Yeah.
they're in track to make it this 5th or something like that in the East. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, yeah, you wouldn't think a fucking wrist. That's a month, isn't
That's
it?
what I mean. Like, he said it was like here on the photos or whatever, but that's more wrist, and it's like, what can you? Unless it didn't say it was broken. Unless your arm's broken, that's the end of a year, I
Yeah.
guess. But I don't know. It's weird. And then LeBron's, they just said today, is 3 to 4 weeks, so that's not too bad.
Yeah. Because it said indefinite at the start.
And yeah.
And then I read it was like a high ankle.
Yeah.
And high ankles, like, it's a bad injury, but
But it's not a knee.
ankles.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ankles are normally all right. And fucking Shawn Bradley as well,
Yo,
dude.
that's crazy, that isn't it? Like the man has been getting dunked on constantly. Like that's literally how you know from Space Jam,
Yeah.
from getting dunked on. You know what I mean? And now it's like fucking. Well, what
Yeah,
happened?
but he was riding a fucking bike or something.
Which is
What was he on, a fucking penny
penny
farthing?
That's what I'm saying. Like, because any bike he gets on automatically turns into a unicycle. That's a given. He's on a penny farthing and he's still just on the floor like this.
Oh, fuck. If you saw that cunt on the side of the road, it would... Fucking hell.
What, you'd try and hit him?
No, you would crash the car looking at him.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
what
true.
the fuck is going on there?
Yeah, so Shawn Bradley, this happened a while ago, but they only just released it. I guess their family only wants people to know about it. Like, it didn't happen that recently. I think it happened a while back.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they've kind of kept it under wraps. So he's in it. I think he's paralysed.
Yeah, he's
But is he
paralysed.
making a recovery though or not? Is that
I-
why?
I-
Because I thought he's being paralysed and now he's making a recovery. That's why people are posting about
I just read he's paralysed and then started writing jokes.
it. Was one of them the Penny Farthing? That's such a niche reference. What else did you come up with? For the first podcast. Oh, that's
I'm
it.
like, that'll do.
Yeah,
That'll clear the...
Oh, that'll crush in India. Do you have any India? What's your new opening in India? Have you thought of one yet?
In India, my opener is... Because I've done a bunch of gigs there before. I'm like, India's my favourite place in the world. I'm married to an Indian. I fucking love India. I've only got one small, issue. There's too many fucking Indians.
And they love that as well.
Yeah, they love it, of course. Like 1.2 billion fucking Indians. You really need that many? Like, fuck it. Like, look at the cunts out in like that. I just shit on them. That's my opener. I just shit
I
on
was
them
about to say.
for like 5 minutes.
Beef is fucking delicious.
And they're like, yeah, I like this guy.
Yeah, and then before we started the podcast, you said you were an anti-vaxxer. Explain that. And then you go straight into your anti-vaxxer material on Thursday in Bondi Comedy Club. You were doing so great as well. You riffed that opener.
Yeah.
Got terrible palsy about the
Yeah.
joke being there. And then once she had the vaccines, it was like,
Yeah,
those
once I
fucking that table of bitches. That was all she wrote.
Yeah, and it fucking happened again at East Sydney Hotel. No, I'm fully pro-vaccine. I'm just not going to take the vaccine. I want everyone else to take the vaccine, so I don't have to.
And then, so you're saying to see if it's safe, or you're just saying if everybody gets it, you won't have to because they've all got it?
A little bit of both, yeah.
Okay, yeah, all right, that's sensible. I like that.
Yeah. What, you're going to rush out and get the vaccine?
Me, I'm going to live
You're gonna
forever, I don't
be
give a
first in
shit.
line,
Yeah. I've had chlamydia for years, I'm not rushing out to get any sort of medication. Shawn Bradley, yeah, fucking, that's so brutal. But how could he, that's what I'm saying, you couldn't miss him.
No.
Because he's 7'6",
Yeah.
or something, or 7'5", maybe, or something like that. So you couldn't miss him if you're driving.
Yeah, I know. It's
And like, he
hard to
couldn't
swerve
exactly come
around
out of nowhere, so it's like, and it's a gated comedian, so it's his neighbour that did it.
It was a gated community.
Well, I assume so, he's loaded, isn't he?
Yeah, he'd have to.
You know what I mean?
It, yeah.
He just can't be living in a fucking one-bedroom studio, can he?
What? So it was near his house?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
I know.
Someone gunned him down then.
Someone got him down.
That fucking rich NBA cunt.
Lance Johnson. Someone that didn't dunk on him that actually got blocked by him. There's one person that didn't complete the dunk, actually got blocked by him, and it was him for sure. I might have put a Shawn Bradley behind us, actually. That'd be quite nice. Doing an Indian face.
Shout out to Shawn Bradley. Fucking hell.
Shout out to Shawn Bradley. You prayers for you, I guess. I've been praying for you. What about you? You've been praying for him?
Yeah, constantly.
Writing bits about him. That's your coping mechanism. It's just...
I had to double check. I'm like, Shawn Bradley, that's not that dopey tall cunt, is it? And then I googled
Is this the prayer? This is the prayer. God bless that dopey tall cunt.
And I googled it. I'm like, yep, it's the dopey tall cunt.
That's crazy.
Yeah, him and Manute Bol back in the day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The only thing they were good for was like, oh man, they're tall.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Manute Bol, there's one game when he hit like 7 threes.
Yeah.
With the fucking slingshot action and shit like that as well.
Fuck, he was like a twig. I saw some old footage of him not long ago. Just lanky, awkward freak.
And then the short shorts makes him look so much skinnier as well, you know what I mean? You're like, what the fuck? And have you seen his son play, Bol? No, I haven't seen him. Yo,
good?
I rate him.
Yeah.
Like, because he's got the handle. He's a legit 7'4" player, like 7'3", 7'4". He can shoot off the dribble. Like, he blocked somebody the other day, like garbage time, obviously, Bol watch. But he blocked somebody, got the block, ran to the court, pull up for a free. Like, what's 7 foot? Like,
I think I saw that. Did you post that on...
I probably would have shared it or something, because I was like, that's crazy. You know what I mean?
I saw that. Yeah,
that was the Bol watch, and I was literally, he just got in the game. So, like, when he comes in, he's fucking, like, obviously, he might average 4 minutes, but he'll have, like, 6 points and 2 rebounds. So it's like, in terms of fucking efficiency, you're laughing, you know what I mean? But it's obviously garbage time, and they're not really playing defense or whatever, I guess. But in my mind, fucking, when Paul Millsap ages out, Jokic, Bol, Michael Porter Jr., I've still got a lot of fucking love for him. Jamal Murray and whoever the fuck else they got, whatever the other guy, Morris or whatever the fuck. That would be a great starting lineup.
Yeah, that would. Because I've been fucking unpacking my house, moving out, doing all this bullshit. I haven't watched anything for about a month.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck.
You're still getting the updates though, obviously.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through, but like fucking I've missed a lot of what's going on. I just saw fucking who went to the Nets as well, Blake.
Oh, Blake Griffin went to the Nets.
Yeah.
He actually dunked in his first game. He hadn't dunked in like over a year and a half or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. Because once his athleticism went, he was kind of fucked, like Sean Kemp, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But he's kind of changed his game. But like now it's just like, I bet he just turns it on and starts playing good now because he's happy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he was on the Pistons. He was an all-star 2 years ago on a shit Pistons, took him to the playoffs, you know what I mean? He's still got it fucking in him. And like, just does my head in, because like now Durant's made a fucking another super team. Obviously Blake doesn't really address they need a centre, they need defence, doesn't address their issues. That's fucking great. Hopefully if they get Drummond or whatever, then it's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
But I think Blake's like got to be the 6th man maybe or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe start him centre as a death lineup or something, I don't know. But the man can't jump anymore, so what the fuck are you going to do?
So Brooklyn would be favourites now, would they?
I mean,
They've
out the East for sure.
Yeah.
Out the West, overall, I think it's still the Lakers because, yeah, they can score a lot of points, but they can't defend at all. Like, their best defender in their starting five would be KD, and he's not really a defender, he's a scorer, isn't he?
Yeah, and those three are suspect mentally, I reckon.
Kyrie Irving, for sure.
Yeah.
That's a given.
Even KD.
KD is like fucking with his burner account, he's a little fucking child, yeah.
Because he left to go to Golden State. That shows a little bit of mental weakness.
Oh, for sure. Literally, this is the best
Like,
way. This is the best way to put it. Sorry to cut you off, but LeBron joined his friends to beat his enemies. KD joined his enemies to beat his friends.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they lost against what made it worse is the Thunder lost against the Warriors as well.
Yeah, I know.
In the playoffs to be in the finals. So
Yeah.
you're like, and they were 3-1
And they were
down.
fucking that close.
Exactly,
as well.
they were 3-1 up. They were 3-1 up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
you would have given it one last fucking.
You gotta
go.
do it till the wheels fall
Don't
off. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And then Harden left, and then it was like after that it was all she wrote.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Fucking
And then
madness.
Harden bombs every fucking finals.
Yeah, well, I mean, he hasn't even made it to the finals. Every playoffs, you mean?
Yeah, playoffs.
Yeah. He's a regular season player.
Yeah.
Like, that's it for sure.
Kyrie, yeah, I'm not.
Kyrie as well, but he had LeBron
Yeah,
as
he
well
had
with him.
LeBron.
So it's like, what the
And
fuck
then,
are you talking
yeah,
about?
he had a fucking great team with Boston, and he was just a petulant little cunt.
Yeah, exactly. Just a bad locker room guy, really. In
Yeah.
general, I feel like. And then DeAndre Jordan can't play more than fucking 12 minutes anyway. So that's pointless. They just fucking forced him in.
Yeah.
It's fucking madness.
It's fucking interesting because I was about to dump a shitload of money on LeBron for the MVP. I was
yeah.
Maybe I'll chuck a little bit of the holiday money on.
Is this when? Bit of the scam money.
And then fucking 2 days later.
Yeah, because he did. Well, Embiid was leading, and Embiid got injured. So it was
Yeah.
LeBron and Joker, and now kind of it depends how long LeBron takes, but Joker's probably getting it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I would say. If he have just damn near a triple double, you got to give it to him anyway.
He fucking got robbed last year, LeBron.
Oh, for sure.
That was brutal.
He led the league in assists
But just
because he could do it.
But just taking those teams that he goes to from like bottom to fucking top, then he goes and then they drop back to the bottom. Like it just shows. Like no one else in the league can do that.
When Jordan left, fucking Scottie Pippen was like a top 5 MVP like player that year.
Yeah.
Like they went to the playoffs second round both years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like they fucking dropped
Yeah.
off that much really. Obviously you're losing the best player in the league, but it's not like that. Like the Cavs were shit. Miami went back to being shit. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
Cavs were shit twice.
Yeah, LeBron fucking for me he's oh man, but that documentary about Jordan that got me fired up.
I'm saying as well. That was the same. I was like, fuck,
Oh,
can't be
man, that got me
LeBron
juicy.
is had the best career of all time. You have to agree on that. Like obviously Jordan had the rings and all that, but
Yeah.
longevity. When you're talking about the GOAT, you have to play longevity into a part.
Yeah.
I feel like.
For me his like career year was that last finals series they lost against Golden State, but the whole playoffs,
Yeah.
man, he was just he had no one as well.
Game 7 games in the first round, swept the Toronto, then 7 games again. You're like, what the fuck?
Unbelievable.
In that Pacers, he averaged a 40-point triple double.
Yeah,
Like
unbelievable.
that's crazy.
And
Hitting game winners and shit like
he
that.
just took the whole team on his back and just carried them.
George
And
Hill
that
jump on board.
The first game of the finals,
51 points.
yeah.
J.R. Smith.
If that could have changed the whole.
That could have, because we
fucking
stopped.
thing.
It was in Golden State as well.
Yeah.
So you get one, and then at least it's a gentleman's sweep,
But-
maybe or something. Or
But you get that one, and then mentally, it's like fucking, oh my god, LeBron
Yeah,
can do
yeah,
anything,
exactly.
and then fucking Steph starts missing shots.
and
Yeah.
literally, like after that, it's like fuck, we can beat these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After they lost, it was like, yo, LeBron done everything he could, and we still can't beat him. We're like, we're
yeah,
fucked here.
that sucked.
That's crazy.
That sucked.
Tell me about. I want to know. You told me ages ago about your pod. So you do because you were an alcoholic back in the day, was you? Or you just loved the bevy? Was you an
yeah.
alcoholic?
I would say so. It was destroying my life.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
nice, you pussy.
Yeah.
And then had a few Baileys, did you? And then you went notoriously sober, obviously.
Yeah.
For how long?
It's coming up 2 years now.
Weed as well?
Yeah, I don't really smoke weed.
Okay.
I did mushies about 5 days ago.
What?
Last week, yeah.
Like
Sure,
last
that's
Friday?
when was? No, it was a week ago actually, Tuesday. Last
Okay,
Tuesday.
oh, sound.
And that's the first time I've had anything for almost
And how'd
2
that
years.
feel you? That would have
was-
hit hard, no?
It was good. I had the 5 dried grams,
Yeah.
but I did
5 grams?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But like I used to fucking.
Oh, okay,
I
you
used to
trip anyway.
pretty
Yeah.
hard, and it was good this time because back in the day I used to trip and just like I used to just take anything and just go to the pub and just do whatever.
Yeah.
But this time I like set intentions and shit like that.
Ah, that's sick. So you're on your own tripping?
Yeah, I got
Is
a
that
hotel.
worse or
No, it was alright.
in a hotel?
Yeah, I got
Oh,
a
but you
hotel.
can leave in and out and shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I just went in there. I'm like, fucking lights off. Take this. Set there. And...
Really?
Yeah.
Watch anything?
No. Just don't watch
just the
anything.
wall?
You got to go in, man.
What the fuck is going on? That sounds like my nightmare. It's like in the hotel, there's got no Netflix and all. I'm like, fuck this.
No, it's fucking.
Do you have any wanks? Do you
explore the
wank
mind.
on?
Like afterwards, yeah.
Oh, okay,
You need to
afterwards,
relieve that tension.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And is that a good one? It feels nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
of
fuck
course.
yeah. It's like all the
It's
bad
like a
shit. leaving
hangover
you.
wank.
Ah, they're the best as
They
well.
are
yeah.
the best.
You're damn right, yeah. They're
I
sick.
miss them.
You don't miss the hangovers, but you miss the hangover wanks.
Oh, just in a hostel, bottom bunk, just going for it 5 times a morning.
The top bunk would actually probably be better because people aren't just walking by you. I feel
Yeah,
like.
but you can get the
Oh,
towel.
you put the sheet on, yeah.
Yeah.
I've fucked in a few hostels where I've give people a fucking puppet show. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Where they can just see the lights and it's just the body like this.
Oh fuck, man. Yeah, the hostels.
Oh my lord. You banged in at a few hostels, yeah?
Yeah.
The showers,
but-
obviously.
Yeah, the showers. Like I did a lot of traveling when I was younger as well. So
Yeah.
like the cheaper places, you don't really need like South America and all that. You don't really need a hostel. You just get the room, and
What do you mean?
it's like $5
Oh, for the
for a
whole.
fucking
Oh, you just get a
whole room to
hotel.
yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
or a guest house or some shit like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's all
And how much are the hookers?
No, I was doing all right back then. I didn't need to.
Oh, yeah, you just get the regular. Okay, nice.
the
that's good
backpackers,
shit. I
couple
was
of-
doing all right back then. I didn't need to.
I didn't
That's
need
it.
to. I was a
Um,
tight ass too.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's the call. We were balling though. $5 a night, I guess. $5 a night.
What?
For the hotel?
Yeah, well, like in Vietnam it was, in Nha Trang. It
What
was
the fuck?
$5 a night. I had a 2-bedroom fucking suite and a spa.
Get
That was
fucked.
$5.
Yo, people be saying Vietnam's the new Thailand,
It's-
actually,
it's
to be
the
honest.
best. It's so much better than Thailand.
That's fucking sick.
I
Is
was meant
Thailand
to-
seedy and shit in it or whatever, I guess. Is that why?
And it's more expensive.
Ah, okay.
Like
It's been
Vietnam,
tourists or whatever, yeah.
yeah, Vietnam, you're talking about like $1 long necks, and then fucking yeah, like you can get some good drugs there and shit like that.
Oh,
and,
fuck.
um,
None of that cutting your hand off and shit for drugs and shit, or you just do it?
nah,
Because even in Thailand, I didn't want to smoke weed, and that's me. I'm like,
Oh, really?
In
Yeah.
Thailand or Singapore or not, and I was shit myself.
nah.
Mate.
I bought heroin in Vietnam.
By mistake?
Nah. It wasn't
No
a mistake.
wonder you're
This
sober
is-
now.
Yeah.
This is
Like,
crazy.
this is what happened. I partied all night. I stumbled out of this nightclub, and it was daylight. And I just walk out, and I just hopped on. There was some dude sitting there with a fucking scooter,
Yeah.
and I just hopped on the back, and I'm just like, take me fucking anywhere. I
Yeah.
was like, what the fuck is this cunt? And I just pulled out a little bit of money. I'm like, just take me anywhere. And he starts fucking driving me fucking up the hills, and we're
Of course, he would just drive you the furthest way ever because you're like the meanest running dick.
it was fucking, it started getting a bit sketchy because I was like, it was like a 45-minute drive, and then he stops, says like, I'll get you, I didn't know what he was saying, he's like, I'll get you something, and then I get surrounded by about like 10 other dudes on scooters, just, they all pull up and surround me, and they start yelling, and this dude starts yelling back at them, and then he's quiet, he's like, give us some money. And I'm like, I pull out my wallet and I've only got some dong, like a little bit of Vietnamese dong. And I'm like, that's all I've got. But he saw like I had $100 US. I'm like, I'm not giving you that. Then they start yelling. There's more back and forth. And I'm like, I'm not giving you the 100. I'll give you the dong, which ended up being like, I don't know, $10 or something.
Yeah.
And then he gave me a straw full of heroin. And
but wait, so you're in an argument of a bantering for a price of heroin, which you don't even want to buy?
Whoa. I just want to clarify that. I didn't not want to buy it either.
Okay, well then obviously, but you didn't get on the scooter and be like, take me to somewhere to buy heroin.
No.
You just...
Nah, I'm just like, let's keep this party going.
Yeah. And then did you do the heroin?
Yeah. So I got back. So I got back to the hotel, and I don't know if you've ever seen a fucking straw full of heroin, but I broke it open and fucking emptied it onto the counter, and it's a fucking pile.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, and I'd tried it before a couple of times.
Like the needle way, or you
No,
smoke it?
not the needle, just racking up.
Ah, yeah. You just snort it?
I just racked it up, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
You're not meant to, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's heroin, you're not meant to be doing that.
I've smoked it before as well, but...
Yeah.
I just saw it rack it up.
Yeah.
So I racked up a couple of lines, and then I just fell asleep because I'd been out all
night. In your apartment? Yeah,
in the hotel. And then I woke up and saw the pile, and like I was hungover and I was a bit fucked, and I'm like, oh fuck, I need to get rid of this shit. And I was just like, fuck, I'm just gonna throw it down the toilet. And I got to about here to throw it down. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just do it. And I spent all fucking day doing lines of heroin and watching Vietnamese TV in Vietnamese, just going, oh, this is unbelievable.
Oh my lord, I thought you were going to say you're watching Trainspotting or something. I was like, that would be perfect, that, yeah.
Oh, it was the best. I didn't have a clue what they were saying, and I was like, this is amazing.
Oh my lord. All right, I don't know how I'm going to transition back to basketball after this. Here we fucking go. I need a way I can meet LeBron that is not heroin related, please.
Fucking
But if you need to be a drug mule, I can.
Have you come close?
Before COVID, I had a few. I'm good friends with Adam Sandler's nephew, Jared Sandler, who's a comedian.
Okay.
I was going to LA to stay at his place, and Adam Sandler was getting us tickets to the game. Plus, Adam Sandler was producing a movie with LeBron at the time. It's been shelved at the moment.
Okay.
So I was going to be like, I'll meet Adam, talk about maybe meet, you know what I mean? Something that. Like maybe the seats are good enough that I'm close enough to yell out. And I'd probably yell out something to do with Liverpool, because he owns some of Liverpool and he's a Liverpool fan now. Yeah. So hopefully the accent would be spicy enough to entice him. Yeah. And then he comes over and shit.
Fuck. That would be cool.
So not that bad, you know what I mean? Like I'm in the same building at least.
Yeah.
And I've got at least a 1 degree of separation. I can be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Adam Sandler knows me, he knows you, or whatever it might be.
I don't know. Maybe you're gonna have to study medicine or something.
Study medicine?
Help him with his injury.
So I'm gonna study medicine in 3 weeks.
I never got to that. I never got to the fucking how you're gonna meet LeBron thing, because I stopped at the Shawn Bradley penny farthing joke. And I'm like, that's enough.
The rest will write itself. You've still prepared more than me, so thank you. Okay,
yeah.
so there's
the rest will take care of itself.
How about I just undercover doctor?
Yeah.
And I come in like that, and then I just start talking to him as I'm touching his ankle or something.
Yeah, that's it.
And there you go.
Yeah.
And then you reckon I reveal like,
what are you gonna say to him when you meet him though?
I mean, well, that's the thing. That's why I would open about the Liverpool stuff to be like, I'm not a fucking super fan or whatever, when I clearly am. Like, you know what I mean? I can't just open straight away. So be like, this guy's going to murder me.
Yeah.
So
you can't tell him about the podcast.
Yeah, not yet. Not until after. But I also had Danny Green give me a shout out about this podcast.
Oh, really?
I paid the cameo. Yeah. But then also he was in the bubble at the time, and he said, I listened to one of your episodes. I'm gonna show the guys.
Oh, really?
So who knows? He might have fucking showed him already, and he doesn't want to meet me.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that weird cunt.
Let's go. We'll finish it off. We got Australia's chance in the Olympics. What are you thinking?
I reckon they're gonna have a pretty stacked team.
On paper,
yeah.
They're all right.
There's a lot
What
of
would you have? Simmons, you got Jingles, you got Dante Exum, you got Aaron Baines, Fireball, Paddy Mills.
Yeah.
So that's a solid 7 right there.
Thon Maker, you need.
I guess you put Thon Maker
You need someone.
Yeah,
you need someone to throw down.
You need somebody to throw a fucking karate kick in there.
If some of those Estonians fucking start lipping off, you need Thon Maker in there.
How crazy was that though?
It was so good.
Oh, Deladov's over.
Yeah,
of course.
He's just a workhorse though.
Oh yeah, he's a workhorse.
Fucking what happened last Olympics? Was it the World Championships?
Oh, that was the
FIBA,
yeah. The FIBA Championships, like the one where they came like 8th or 6th or whatever
the
fuck.
first like 3 games they were looking pretty good, and then they slacked
US
off.
lost to France on 9/11. Never forget. Never forget FIBA basketball. They did though, I remember. Me and Daniel Muggleton were on a Greyhound bus from London to Liverpool watching it. And then he was like, what do you reckon of this tweet? I was like, less 9/11. And then he'd come back and I'd be like, yeah, that's good to go. Like the first one was like so like, I think it was like pro ISIS. I was like, well, let's take the sting off it a bit, yeah. Yeah.
Who did France have then?
Oh, like obviously Rudy Gobert, and then they had that young Killian Hayes, maybe Tony Parker. But nah, he probably would have retired by then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I suppose it's just styles, isn't it?
Yeah.
That European style.
And it depends if you play together. Like that Australian team, I mean, apart from Ben Simmons, has actually played together for quite a bit now.
Yeah.
So you'd think that, like, and then obviously we named those 7 players or 8 players with Thon Maker. The 9th, 10th player, they're still the best player on their NBL team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're not like fucking scrubs and shit.
So who else? So you've got the US.
You got US,
and then
probably Spain is aged out now. They don't really have anybody. Marcus Gasol, Ricky Rubio, they're all aged out. You've got. It'd be like a Doncic team or a Jokic team, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like Doncic, it's him, like that,
like
Dragic and shit. Yeah, and then Serbia, you got like Boban and Joker and shit. You got a few people there and stuff.
Yeah, I reckon they're looking all right.
I would say so. They're not. Nobody's beating the USA, obviously. I mean, because it's a joke how good, especially with the fucking year after COVID. It's going to be everybody, all the names, LeBron, fucking Curry, and all that. You know what I mean? Durant and shit, so it's going to be crazy now. But that would be a nice finals, though.
Yeah, but they're in the US in like another one of those like dream team type eras.
Like this year it will be, yeah.
Oh, like with just that many good players.
Oh,
like,
it's ridiculous.
Just crazy everywhere.
And then you got Greg Popovich as coach as well.
Yeah. He can pull
your boss
side together.
He can pull a side together, you reckon? He's got Tim Duncan on the bench just in case. Just in case.
Yeah. Great coach.
Tim Duncan's got the best winning record in the NBA. He coached 1 game and won it.
He won? Oh, coach.
Like full head coach game.
Yeah.
Which is sick. But let's in honor of you going to India tomorrow. I've come up with our all-time Asian 5.
Yeah.
Have you got yours? I've got mine.
Yeah.
It's probably similar, I'm guessing, anyway.
Well, mine involved... Like, there's not that many fucking Asian.
I had to Google.
I did too.
For the last 2 picks, I had to Google, yeah.
For most of them, I had to Google.
What did you have? Obviously,
I had like 3 kids. I had 3 Filipino kids from my high school in it.
Wait, you're going with people you know? Oh, Jordan.
That's how shit they
Jordan Clarkson is Filipino.
Yeah.
He plays for them apparently because his mum was Filipino.
Okay.
So what did you have before?
I had Yao Ming.
Of course.
And then like I was almost dead. I was like
Jeremy
Lin.
You got it on, yeah. For that 1 month.
Yeah, for the month.
Yeah, for Linsanity.
And then it was like I had no idea. I Googled and there was that Omri Kapasi.
Omri Caspi.
He's fucking Israeli.
Yeah, but he's the Michael Jordan of Israel. Literally, he is like the beast out there.
On that top 10 list of Asian players.
Would that not count? Because is he not
Israel?
No.
Asian.
I only just figured out that India was part of Asia, so don't be throwing me under the.
This is
Hasselabad bus.
It's only Asia if they have fucking tuk-tuks.
If they have
that's the only. Because
I'm sure they got them in Bali. Is that Asia?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But there's no fucking basketballers coming out of Bali.
That's true. Not really. They're going through there after the tournaments. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, true. Having a big run through.
So you got I had Yao Ming, Jeremy Lin, Omri Caspi. Then I had Rui Hachimura.
Okay.
He plays for the Wizards now. It's the 2nd year. He's Japanese, black Japanese guy. You got to give it up for that.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I had, this is the last one, which I'll have to look at my phone. I had, well, Well, no, we're not going to have the same because I wouldn't have. You're a fucking player from high school, would I? I had. You want to give that a crack?
Jus Kui. Or the other one?
No, the bottom one. Jus Kui.
Jean.
Jacques Kui. Well, he's not French, so it's not that.
Yeah, it's not.
Jus Kui. He played for a little bit in Houston. He was like their second Yao Ming coming like a few years ago. He played behind like Capella and Nene and that.
I think I saw. I saw him.
But no, never happened.
Was Yao? Someone said to me Yao Ming was like developed like they.
We've talked about this too many times.
Oh really?
Right,
yeah.
But in a laboratory, they got the two tallest people in Asia, and they made them fuck. Yeah, because Asia made a big chance to be great at all the free balls. It was like baseball, basketball, and football or something like that. Or dodgeball or something stupid like that.
And so it only worked once, so they obviously tried it again.
I guess so, and then the other people died or whatever. I don't know what the fuck happened, or maybe they became smaller.
So much horror. And...
Yeah. Oh, there's some mutant factory where they're all fucking...
Yeah.
This guy with a big head who can dunk.
He was fucking good.
But yeah, so it was the other three players. We'll give him a shout out to end it. Just
Aristotle Balazzo.
He played in high school in Melbourne.
He dominated year 9.
Dominated year 9.
Fuck, he was good.
Shout out to you.
Anthony Yu.
Yu?
Cambodian dude.
Okay.
Aristotle was actually Filipino.
Because what position were you in high school, basketball?
I was like...
Big boy, but like power forward?
No, I had a growth spurt later on. I had a growth spurt.
What are you now, 6'2"?
I was half decent when I was young and small.
Yeah.
And then all the Asians started dominating.
Bang.
And then I started smoking bongs.
Yeah.
And just never got back to it.
Yeah. But I mean, heroin. The bongs, it wasn't the heroin.
And now clean. Nothing. Nothing.
But that's so funny. It's like, I'm still better than you because I know I drink, but I've never done heroin.
Yeah.
So and you don't do anything, but you've done heroin, so I still win.
Yeah, there's no way I can ever
Unless who's unhealthier
make
competition.
It back up.
And the last player, don't forget him. Don't forget the 6th man of the year.
Pulika San.
How are you remembering these players' names?
They're all my friends.
That's still to this day?
No, not to this day. No. I got kicked out of that high school.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm not going to go into that because that's a
that's
whole
another
other...
That's when I get back from India.
Do you want to plug your podcast? If you want to hear more about heroin and why you should do it.
I tell all those stories. Go to I'm Quitting Alcohol podcast. That's it.
That's sick. And you only record like 10 minutes a day or something?
Yeah, it's like 5-10 minutes a day, every fucking day.
So you're like, oh, welcome back. I've had another shitty wank I didn't enjoy.
Yeah, pretty much. A little bit like that. Talk philosophy, my wanks, and...
That's great.
What's annoying me, the kid next door and shit like
check it out. I'm Quitting Alcohol. We're quitting this podcast and it's over. I'm Carl Legacy. This is David Boyle.
Thanks for having me.
Peace.